Radio versus e-bikes. Subscribe to the channel.
This the progress that I made on the Jasion Retrovolt. I put brown, this leather on the seat. I changed the color of the seat. I painted the frame. Just like concrete gun like silver, rose gold mixed with a little gray on the fenders. Matter of fact, I left one of the fenders in the house, so we might not get to that. But yeah, that's where we at, guys. Check it out. I put those thick tires that I got off the Mongoose 20-inch Mongoose bike I got. I managed to get the tires on there without pinching them. I still got to put some Berryman Sealer tire sealer. It's like flat out, but it's known for farmers use it on their tractors. That's what the reviews, when I checked it out, and the people that was using it was farmers. They swear by it on their tractor tires. I'm like, if it can work for a tractor tire, I'm pretty sure it can work for my bike. So then I put some red pedals on there. We're gonna change we're gonna put a freewheel on there, single speed freewheel. Gonna take that. I'm like, what's the point of having an e-bike if you pedaling all through all these gears? I'm like, I'm just pedaling to make the pedal assist work. That's all I'm pedaling for. I don't need all the gears and stuff. If it gets to the point where I'm out somewhere and the battery's dead, I'm calling a ride. I'm not trying to pedal this bike. That's the whole point of having an e-bike. I don't have an e-bike just to cheat, basically, cheat riding my bike. I got an e-bike because I need the assistance riding a bike again, like old people do. We need assistance. All right, I changed it. I don't know if you can see that. This is a GD02. It's a color display. I like the small displays. I don't like the big old cumbersome displays. I just need something to let me know how fast I'm going, what mode I'm in. I took the brakes off. I had one of these Good Taste. These Good Taste brakes are pretty good. I had one left from a build I was doing front brake, but I gotta shorten the hose on this. So I'm about to do that before I put the brake on there. So yeah, I'm out in the yard. The weather's pretty nice today. The motor wire, I put all this contraption on there and stuff, but I'm just gonna cut this off and splice the wires together. I don't need all this, and I need this to be shorter anyway. A lot shorter. The handle and the brake caliper, a Tetro, I believe. I want to put a red chain on there. I'm changed the wheel, put the free wheel on there. The light, I didn't like the light sitting all the way down on the fender, so all I did is I strapped it up here. Look at that, it's tight as if I bolted it with screws. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is take care of this motor wire. Okay. We'll need more room than that. I just hate doing that because you always end up, you know, cutting into the wires. Yeah, I need enough room to put the heat shrink on there. Should have brought my automatic wire strippers. Alright, got that cut back far enough. Maybe I should have started with the easy stuff first. Yeah, so I gotta redo these motor wires. What I had going on didn't work out. It's too tight. I didn't like it. So I'm just gonna solder these wires straight to each other, heat shrink them. I got some solder wrap, solder shrink. They shrink wrap and solder all in one. Alright, so what we gotta do, we're gonna use these. First, I'm gonna touch on some heat shrink. Alright, I'll flip this over so I can work on this back wheel. And I gotta run this wire up through here. Cause I gotta plug that into the controller here. Like that. Anyways, that's plugged in there. This pedal assist plugged up. This right here is for the rear lights. The motor wires, I'm gonna have to do that later. That's a little complicated. It's my brake line tool that you use to cut the brake line to adjust it. Had to watch my grandkids for a couple seconds there. They wore me out, man. I'm glad I had my kids while I was young, because I wouldn't be able to do it now. And for all those older guys who wait late to have kids, man, I don't know how y'all do it, but more power to you. notice a lot of those delivery DoorDash guys that do delivery with these bikes. Why they leave their bikes out in the rain, I do not know. Those are horrors and stuff. $2,000 bikes, and they leave them out in the rain. The reason why I know is because every time I buy one of these bikes from like Facebook Marketplace, when you see that the chain is all rusty and stuff, it's because they leave it out in the rain. It must be that old lady telling me, look, you can't bring that bike in my house. I'm like, man, I spent $2,000 on this bike. I am not leaving it out in the rain. At least under a tent or something, or tarp or something. Just out in the rain. You see these bikes and they all rusty and stuff. Like all this rust and stuff. This is from it been out in the rain. Yeah, see, y'all guys see that? Look all that rust and stuff. That's from guys leaving this out in the rain. Now I gotta see if I got some grease. This ain't really made for this, but I got it for my RC cars. It's diff grease. It's made for the little diffs. Same thing, gears and stuff. So I'm gonna put some of this grease on it. Yeah, it's starting to get dark, so I'm about to call it. Too many interruptions today. It's good interruptions from my grandkids. They the backbone to why I do all this, so I ain't gonna never complain about that. Grandkids, they my future. Hey, little goes a long way with this stuff. Hand tight is all you need to do on this, because it'll tighten up when you pedal it. Alright, before I put that back on, I'm gonna put the if I can find all the screws, what I did with all the screws. Let's see, it goes. Okay, the screw goes in there, down there somewhere. This goes here. These go there. Is it this? Yeah. Okay. And okay, I think it's this one. One of these. For the other. This one. Whew. Yeah, I wish this bike could fit in my bike stand, but I need to prop it up. Whew. Yeah, that works. Yeah, gotta go get an MRI done Friday. My surgeon doctor who did my spinal fusion, disc fusion, whatever. He was asking me, was I dropping stuff? And I was like, yeah, lately stuff seemed like it just filed my hand. It hadn't got me worried that I thought it was just a sign of arthritis in my carpal tunnel. But when he asked me that, it made me a little nervous. Ain't gonna lie. Made your boy a little nervous about that. My neighbors are smoking me out back here anyway. Son of a bitch. Quick little update. While we still got a little bit of light back here. Since I got the fenders on there now. Whew. Man, that was a lot of work. All right, there she go with the fenders on there. There she go with the fenders. Put the freewheel on there. I still got to put the chain tension on there, and then I'm probably gonna put a red chain on here. And then I got some red wire wraps to wrap the wires and some red. It's only gonna be a little bit in front because on this bike the wires run down the tube. So a little bit of wires that's in the front, I'm gonna wrap them with the wire wrap I got that's red. Probably need to get some more because I'm gonna put some red on my other bike too. But there you go. Jasion Retrovolt e-bike Jasion. It's my version of my Pro. Once I put a 52 or 60 volt battery or something like that on there. I already upgraded to a 30 amp controller. Now I just need something that's going to push that 30 amps out all the way. All right, peace out. That's it. It's too dark.